professional business coach. He's been doing this for 2 years. Previous types of jobs, he was a business analyst at Fonterra, a business consultant in China, financial controller for a textile company. He has a spouse, Fiona, silly man's took yes to children. He has Maxon, who's 10, that's a terrorising age, I can tell you that firsthand. And Luca, who's 8, that's also a terrorising age, so good luck with that. He has Toby, who is a Burmese cat, much easier to look after, 19 and a half years old. That's crazy. He's into snow skiing, football coach, cricket coach, untapped member of the Craft Beer Reviews, which I've just seen the app and it looks really interesting. One of 2, and what's something we don't know about him, he's one of 2 Westerners to address the chairman of the Chinese Communist Party at the People's Great Hall in Zibo City, Shandong, China, at the 2003 Ceramic Expo? Did I say that right? Yep. There we go. Welcome to Peter.
Wow. Thank you, Ryan. Right, thanks for that introduction. And as I said earlier, I put together a panel of members from the Alternative Board. So we all know some really good business owners in the Waikato, and these guys are some of the best. So why do good business owners join the Alternative Board, and what they get out of being part of the #1 business coaching franchise in the world? So let's find out from the board members. So firstly, I'd like to introduce Glenn DeGraham from Norris Ward McKinnon. Ben Thornton, as you all know, from Best Electrical, and he's been a member since April 2017. And Luke Hampton, owner of Waikato Building Compliance, and he's our newest member from August 2018. So I'll start with Ben. Ben, what interests you in the Alternative Board, and why did you join?
I joined because I was told years ago you always have to have a business coach in your business so that you make sure that you're always growing yourself. I like the Alternative Board because you're not just dealing with one person's ideas, you're dealing with a group of people's different ideas, and you've got a lot of different solutions for the concern problem you've got at the time.
Glenn, what was the reason why you looked at the Alternative Board?
I think that one of the hardest things in business is to actually set aside time to think about the business, because you are so busy doing everything all the time that you just don't get into that higher headspace to actually take a helicopter view and look over it. So the board forces you to, forces in the nicest sense of the word, to come up with, to really sit there and think, well, what are the issues that I'm facing? What things would I want some help with? And then it provides you with so many people to give ideas. So I think it's that dedication of time in a structured meeting format that does it.
And Luke?
Yeah, the reason why I joined the board was being a new business owner. I didn't know what I didn't know, and so I wanted, I suppose, a little bit of support. And the great thing that one of the things that I soon quickly learned is that it's not just about the business, it's also about you and your personal life as a person. And so balancing the two and prioritising is some of the things that the board gives value on, and so that's where I get the most benefit from.
We'll stay with Luke, and personal vision is one of the cornerstones of the Alternative Board. So how important is your personal vision in your business decisions? And we're talking about keeping perspective and focusing on what is most important in your life. So you can sort of share what's most important in your life as well, and how your personal vision overrides everything you do.
Yeah, so I suppose, like most people, what's most important to me is my family. I've got a young family, quite a large one as well, and so I need to keep them at the forefront of my mind, which is why the Alternative Board sort of facilitates you to think along those lines. And with the personal vision for the company in terms of providing safe and compliant buildings above building code minimum standards, it's about sort of, I suppose, having that responsibility to provide good building stock that eventually my family and other people will sort of live in. So essentially that's my personal vision.
Okay, so being your personal vision, how does that influence your decisions?
My personal vision, I guess the Alternative Boards reinforce the personal vision, because I'm the type of guy that works if I can, work 24 hours a day on my business. Being on the alternative board has brought my personal vision back to the forefront, so I'm actually focusing more on that, almost to the detriment of my business at times. I'm thinking more about my family than I am about what's meant to be going on at work. So it's realigned my thinking in the way that the business is for my personal growth rather than my detriment.
That's me. And Glenda?
It's that philosophy of the holistic thing, isn't it? That it's your business life and your personal life. Peter will tell you that I'm failing miserably in terms of integrating this at all. I like the concept, I'm just having a little bit of difficulty with the integration of it all. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of refreshing, isn't it? In the sense of you are in this for more than just making a business and making money and all the rest of it. You're in it for what it can do for the rest of your life. So having that in your attention span is quite handy, albeit implementation is difficult.
Well, we'll start with you, Linda, because just on that, accountability is one of the key things that the board does. And also being confident in decisions you make in your business. So how has the Alternative Board helped you be more accountable?
Again, Peter, I'm a tough nut to crack. Not for lack of trying. No, it's just the fact that you've dedicated that time, and you add the coaching on top of that. It is really about, well, have you progressed? Have you done X, Y, and Z? And Peter's very good at making you set actions that you need to do, and the board is very good at as part of the process, saying, well, here's the ideas, what are you going to take away and what are you going to implement? And then when we start a meeting next time, we say, what have you done? So it's a good feedback loop, I suppose, that gets closed off all the time as to what you've achieved and what you haven't.
Ben?
What was it? Accountability?
About accountability.
Yeah.
And how the board or coach helps you keep accountable.
I guess before I joined the Alternative Board, I didn't feel accountable to anybody apart from my wife, and I kicked her out of the business years ago. Coming into the board and actually being accountable to other members of the board meant that I'm always trying to complete what I said I'm going to complete, rather than saying, I don't really feel like doing it this month, I'm just going to forget about it. But it's definitely keeping you on track and keeping you on your toes and making sure that you are doing what you say you're going to do to better your company and your health.
Thanks, Ben. Luke?
Yeah, accountability is a good word. It's not necessarily something that should be shied away from. I think the main thing with it and with what the board do is that while the board is intended to keep you honest, they're there for your best interests. And so by watching you succeed and the amount of effort that you put back into other people, you gain sort of progress in a sort of an honest way. And so that's the one advantage of having the board.
So we'll stay with Luke, and there's a lot of talk about working on your business and not working in it. And how has TAB helped your business in terms of the planning tools, like the business diagnostic, the business planning, strategic planning tool? How have you found that in the planning side?
So the tools are good because they make it quite clear in terms of where your attention should be focused and what you should be focusing on, and that's the great thing there. And also with regards to that, you make it a priority in terms of keeping your business at the forefront of your mind.
So Ben, how have you found the planning tools?
Plan tools, they're laid out in a way that it makes it simple and clear as to what you're meant to be doing, without having gone through a Bachelor of Business or anything like that. It just gives you some guidance and some direction.
Right, Linda, I'll leave that one off for you. But the main point of difference between Alternative Board and other consulting and coaching advisors is our peer advisory boards. How useful have you found the coaching and the board meeting combination in helping you solve your business challenges?
So So the coaching's a bit more of a chance to dive a bit deeper and a bit more tailored, I suppose. In the board meeting, you are working through issues in a set forum, so the coaching's a bit more of a chance to unpack that a bit more. I think they're a good combination together. I think one without the other probably wouldn't work quite so well. Yeah, I think one of the things I was going to say, not so much about the tools, but one of the things that you do as a new member is the personality disc profile. That's good for people who've never done it. It's really good, and it does help you in a group that's a collective. You know, some people have some skills and other people will have less. So, you know, in terms of bringing skills, some might be quite high in the analyzer and some more in the social and that sort of stuff. So you get a good mix of people with different opinions.
Right, we'll start with Luke, and if there was another member or a skill set that you wanted to be on the board, what would you be looking for the business community out here to for a new member?
Yeah, I think the board that I'm part of is really good at you know, sort of overarching strategic type stuff, and I gain a lot of sort of value out of that. So essentially someone that would have those sort of skills and experience, but potentially from a different industry, which would help sort of you know, continue putting the puzzle together, so to speak, is what I'm interested in.
I don't think there's any specific industry. I think any business owner that wants to grow their business and pull themselves back a little bit and get a better work-life balance, but still maintain the momentum.
Linda?
I actually made the choice. Yeah, not too
I think the board's
bad.
pretty good, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'd just like to thank my panel, and you know, really appreciate you coming today, and for helping me out. So I'll let you go now, and here's something to take back to work and finish off. So,
Thank you very much.
I'd just like everyone to thank the panel. There you go. And today's door prize is a Timeless Principle book, and also a